and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a makeup tutorial and I will be using the Makeup Revolution Flawless palette, which I've been really enjoying using. I think it's such a great palette and so affordable as well. As you can tell, I've been loving it as all the writing has come off there. I'm going to be using the more berry shades just because I'm kind of stepping out of my comfort zone. I fancied trying something a little bit different today. I've got a few new makeup items that I've been enjoying using, so I thought I would incorporate them into this video as well. And I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Carry on watching if you want to see how I get from this to this. So I've already moisturised my face. I do that as soon as I get out of the shower just to let it sink into my skin and really soak up all the moisture that my skin needs. I'm then going to prime my face using this Rimmel London Fix and Protect SPF 25 primer. This I bought recently and I've been really enjoying. It says it is anti-pollution, anti-stress, protective shield and skin perfecting as well, which is great. I'm then going to go back to my favourite eyebrow pencil, which is the Makeup Academy brow pencil in the brunette shade. It's seen better days, that's for sure. To make sure my brows are set in place for the whole day, I'm going to take a little bit of my Brow Drama eyebrow gel from Maybelline in dark blonde. Now I'm going to do my eyes first just because there is going to be a lot of fallout potentially with this eyeshadow palette because it's quite a deep colour, so it's probably best to do that first. So I'm going to prime my eyes with my favourite eyeshadow primer from Urban Decay, the eyeshadow primer Potion. I'm then going to set that primer just using the yellowy shade, which is matte, right in the corner there. This is really good just to set the primer. As a base for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24-hour cream eyeshadow in the shade On and On Bronze, which I've raved about numerous times in various videos. These are amazing. I couldn't recommend them anymore. I really want to buy some more to add to my collection. I'm just going to apply it lightly with my finger just over my lid. Now I'm going to get stuck into the Makeup Revolution Flawless palette. Like I said earlier, this is really affordable. You can get it from your local Superdrug and I believe it is about £8 and you get 32 shades, which is incredible for that amount of money. You could easily spend 10 times the amount in MAC. I'm going to start by taking this pale shade here and just kind of swishing that around in the crease here just to build it up gently as we don't want anything too harsh to begin with. I'm then going to take a bit of this shade at the bottom here. I'm going to again put that in the outer corner crease. Right, now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with this kind of a pinky bronze shade there. It has got a reddy tone to it, the one above the cranberry shade, which I'm going to be using later on. And I'm going to go with the red, which I'm kind of scared about now. Let's see how it turns out. I'm going to apply a very light amount and make sure you tap it off. I am going to blend that further with the Style Master brush because we don't want any really harsh lines. I'm just going to take that red under the eye. I'm going to add a little bit of a darker shade in the outer crease because if you're going smoky, you might as well go all out smoky. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to add a bit of this purpley red here. Now let's move on to eyeliner. I realise I haven't actually done eyeliner in a makeup tutorial in quite a long time, so no pressure there. I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Super Liner, which is the Perfect Slim. I'm going to apply a thin layer of this. I don't want a flick, so I'm going to do a thin line just following close to my lash line. I'm going to take the Lash Sensational Maybelline mascara in waterproof I'm just going to take a little bit of the more highlighty shades. I'm going to take this shade here and put it on just under my brow. I'm also going to take a bit and put it in the inner corner of my eyes. So now to move on to the rest of the face. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match foundation. This is a recent purchase as well. I've got the shade Golden Ivory, which is very similar to the palest shade of the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum foundation. So if you're that shade of foundation and the Bourjois one, then you could easily switch over to the True Match foundation. And what's good about this foundation is that you only need one pump. Very fluid, very liquidy foundation, which makes it really good for every day because it's so easy to blend. I take my buffing brush initially to put it on. It blends so well. And then I'm going to take my blending sponge, just make sure that there's no streaks. I'm just going to apply a little bit of concealer under my eyes, and another new purchase is it's the Lumi Magique Under Eye Brightening Concealer from L'Oreal. This apparently is supposed to be a dupe for the YSL Touche Éclat under eye concealer. I don't have that, but I do have this. And also a tip for making your eyeshadow look really precise is to take your concealer up there. To blend that in, I'm going to go back to my beauty sponge. I will now set that all with powder, and I'm going to be using Stay Matte powder by Rimmel. This, you wouldn't even be able to tell if it was Rimmel or not, and it's so well loved. The lid is about to crack, so it's probably going to die soon, and it's hit the pan quite dramatically there. I'm then going to put on some bronzer to add a bit of depth into my face and add a bit of colour, a bit of warmth. I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. And I'm taking that on a Bold Metals Real Techniques brush, which is 103, which is kind of like an angled blush powder brush. I'm then going to take blusher, and I'm going to use the Rockateur blusher. I'm going to use the Real Techniques Bold Metals 300 brush. That will do nicely. And then for my highlight, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Baked Highlighter in the shade Peach Lights. This is incredible. I'm going to use the same tapered Bold Metals brush again. As you can see there, it creates a really lovely highlight. Now onto my lips, and I'm gonna firstly apply a little bit of lip liner. This is a Primark one. Finally on to lipstick, and I've actually got a new lipstick, a new MAC lipstick. It is, well, done everything now. I'm just going to finish off by spraying some of my L'Oreal Infallible Fixing Mist just to set it all into place. Ooh, we're done! If you enjoyed this makeup tutorial, please give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like more similar videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you with a new video soon. Bye!